What would I do if I was starting in crypto right now? I wanted to make it big, but I only had like $1,000. Well, that was actually me at one point. I started with a little more than $1,000, a few $1,000s though. And since 2017, I've turned that into, well, let's just say a lot more than a few $1,000s. But if I could go back and talk to myself back then, there's so many mistakes that were made, okay? So many wrong ways of thinking about the market. So I want to discuss a little bit of that with you in today's video and tell you what would I do if I was starting in the market right now today and only had $1,000 to spend. So let's get straight into it. The first thing, of course, take some damn time to educate yourself. I know, boring. But guys, seriously, when I came in, the FOMO was insane. I was literally like up at night, like unable to sleep. Like, I gotta get a Bitcoin miner. I gotta go do something. I gotta get back on my computer and do stuff. It's crazy. Okay, you have to educate yourself. First and foremost, learn about Bitcoin, learn about some of the top coins, have a general knowledge of what blockchain technology is, where tokens live, how to use a wallet, this kind of stuff. It's gonna take a few hours, not gonna lie. You're gonna have to spend a little bit of time to do it. And I know what you're gonna be thinking. You're gonna be like, oh, something's gonna go up in price. If I don't throw all my money in right now, I'm gonna lose out. There's always corrections. There's always new opportunities. There's always new ways to make money in the market, okay? You gotta educate yourself a little bit first. Take a few hours. There's so many great resources. Obviously, what we do here on the channel, what we do in our newsletter, link down below, by the way, all that kind of stuff. Lots of great resources out there available for you in the market. Great podcasts, great channels, lots of alpha, especially over on the X platform, okay? Formerly known as Twitter. Go check it out. One of the best places to be staying up to date with everything happening in crypto. That's first and foremost. And that's free. Here's the best part, it's free. Yeah, there's a lot of great paid courses out there. We sell some great paid courses, but you can learn all this stuff for free. It's just gonna take you a little more time. If you only have $1,000, you probably don't need to spend $200 or $300 on a course, okay? If you have a few $1,000 or 10,000 or whatever, spend the money on the course, okay? Take the time, spend the money on the courses. You'll learn a lot. It's like a cheat code to be able to learn a lot in a very short amount of time. If you don't have the money, okay, you only have $1,000, go and find the free resources. They're all over the place. It just takes more time and energy to find them, okay? Okay, that's first and foremost. Second thing, Bitcoin. Now, look, you got $1,000. I'm saying let's put $100 in Bitcoin here, okay? Why? Just to freaking have some. That's why, because Bitcoin is the most important cryptocurrency asset in all of crypto. This $100 that you're gonna put into that Bitcoin, it's not to flip it for $200 later on. It's to have Bitcoin, to stake a little bit of your claim on the best digital real estate in the world, okay? That's the key thing. You're gonna have the $100, you're gonna watch it, you're gonna understand it, you're gonna learn more about it, you're gonna be part of the Bitcoin club. Ain't got no Bitcoin, can't be part of the club, okay? Get yourself a little bit of Bitcoin, $100, but that Bitcoin is not what's gonna make you the money. And I know what you're probably thinking, well, if I get the Bitcoin, shouldn't I also get some Ethereum and some Solana and some XRP? No, you don't need to have any of that stuff. Okay, it's different. Bitcoin's its own unique asset within the cryptocurrency space. All right, so if you're gonna go and I have $100 of XRP to have some XRP, to have $100 of Doge, pretty soon you're out of $1,000 and you've got a bunch of top market cap coins that aren't gonna give you a lot of gains. Okay, no shade on those other coins. It's just reality. They're not gonna give you those big outsized gains that you're probably looking for with your $1,000. That's first and foremost. Obviously, you need to manage a bit of expectations too. You're not going to turn your $1,000 into $1 bajillion, but you can probably do pretty well by taking some reasonable risks, let's say, okay? You don't have to take wild risks, but some good measured risk, and you can probably turn that 1,000 into, well, maybe 10,000, maybe more. Now, before we talk about where to put the $900, a quick word from our sponsor for today. I want to take a few minutes to let you guys know about a crypto portfolio tracker called CoinStats. This is a fantastic tool that you can use to save your time and to manage your entire crypto portfolio all from one spot. CoinStats is an awesome product because it connects to pretty much any cryptocurrency exchange or wallet out there and tracks all of your transaction history so that you can keep track of your portfolio the easy way. With CoinStats, you can get best-in-class profit and loss analysis with portfolio analytics. Look, it's essential to know your profits during the bull run, obviously. Know your total cost, the amount spent on acquiring the assets, your unrealized profit and loss, the profit or loss on the assets they haven't even sold yet, realized profit and loss, how much money you've actually made or lost. You can check your detailed asset profit and loss transactions all in CoinStats. With Wallet Explorer, you can actually search wallets across 120 different blockchains and see detailed analytics. And if you want to follow any wallet as well, and this is some real alpha here, you can just add it to your watch list. You got a whale who's been nailing all the meme coin calls, add them to your watch list. You can even turn on notifications for those wallets to track them once they buy or sell a new position, which can really help you stay ahead of the game by following the smart money. And if you don't want to connect, you can also do everything manually, okay? It has heaps of cool features like portfolio analytics, historical graphs, which means, of course, it does all of the heavy lifting for you. Now look, recently I've noticed they're also bringing in some really cool AI features, which are going to take CoinStats to the next level again. And if you're someone like me who uses multiple wallets, so many exchange accounts, then it's an easy decision to use a tool like CoinStats. It's super useful. Additionally, CoinStats has an easy-to-use mobile app because we're all on the go. We can manage portfolio right here, keep up to date with those notifications for the whales and stuff like that. It's got a great user interface. You can check all your balances just at a glance. And here's the kicker. CoinStats is giving the Lark Davis community, that's you watching the video, a 50% discount by using my link down below in the description. That's an awesome deal. Go check it out and support our sponsors. Okay, now let's talk about how we're gonna spend that $900. So look, there's a few ways to approach meme coin investing. And there's one way it's probably gonna lose all your money. All that 450 bucks that you put in gonna go to zero. And that's playing the degen lottery, getting on Pump.Fun or any of these other meme coin launch pads and trying to get the new $10,000 market cap coin, trying to hit the lottery. Now, you might hit the lottery and turn 100 bucks into $1 million. That's the dream. That's what everybody wants to do, okay? However, more likely than not, you're just gonna lose your 450 bucks because that's what 99% of people do on these platforms. They lose all their money. If you're looking for memes that perhaps still have some really fantastic upside, 10x plus upside, but are a little less risky, then why not look at some of these memes that are in like $50 million market cap, $100 million market cap zones? Stuff like, let's say some base memes, Miggles, the cat, Benji, the dog, Key Cat, Ski Mask Dog, these kind of things. I'm not saying you should buy any of those right now. I'm giving those as examples. I own Benji, by the way, full portfolio disclosures, as always, down below in the YouTube description, pinned comment over on X. But those kind of coins represent that kind of good risk reward. They had their initial pump. They haven't died. They're still there. They still have a community. They still get traded in a lot of places. A lot of these are still waiting for big listings on Binance and Coinbase and all that kind of stuff, which will probably come at some point. So a lot of opportunity there for 10, 20x upside. Now, you probably don't want to put it all into one meme coin. You probably want to spread it out across 4 or 5. Not too many. You don't want to put 10 bucks in 45 meme coins. You more want to put 100 bucks in 4 of them and 50 bucks in another, for example. You could even go with some safer meme coin plays, something like Brett or Dog with Hat, which are multi-billion-dollar market cap meme coins and don't have that same kind of massive upside potential, but they can probably do a 10x. So you can turn your 1,000 into 10,000, for example, your 10,000 into 100,000, your 100,000 into a million, your million into 10 million. Especially with these bigger cap memes, you need to have actual liquidity on the other side. And if you're playing with these lower cap memes, liquidity is not always there. Now, the other 450 bucks, we're gonna put that into AI coins. Why? Because AI is one of the absolute hottest trends. It gets the most social media buzz. The most people are talking about it. AI is changing everything. It's massive in the stock world. It's massive in the crypto world. It's just huge, and it's only getting bigger. Okay, that's why. Now, in terms of AI, there's a lot of different categories and market caps. There's so many choices of things you can put your money into. You can go for like big AI infrastructure plays like the Near blockchain, but it's a pretty high market cap coin at this point. Zero G, that's a new one coming out. That is like the decentralized operating system for AI, essentially. That's probably gonna come out at a lower valuation compared to something like Near. So maybe there's more opportunity there for a new launch when it comes out. We have AI dApps like Oki and IONET, which are sort of, relatively cheap compared to some of their bigger competitors. But then, of course, is probably the holy grail of insanity right now in crypto, which is AI memes, right? Getting the most mind share. Take the 2 hottest niches in crypto, combine them together, make AI agent memes. Now, there's 2 ways you can invest in this. The first is via investing in frameworks. So there's the Virtuals protocol over on Base. That's gone absolutely crazy. Hit over $1 billion market cap, became a unicorn. We have the AI16Z protocol over on Solana. We have new competitors coming into the ring like Mo. That's going to be one to definitely watch out for. We have agents as well. So those frameworks that I just mentioned, Virtuals, AI16, Zedmo, they're helping to launch agents. The agents are the actual AI characters on chain. Now, the most famous of these has been probably GOAT, but we see a lot of others coming up as Cerebro, AIXBT. The guys over at Mo, they've launched the Nebula AI agent. And we're going to see so many more of these AI agents coming out. The agents are coming out with very tiny market caps on average, and those kind of offer huge upside potential. Now, just because an AI agent's been launched on Virtuals or AI16Z or whatever, any of that kind of stuff, doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to moon, but it's definitely an interesting place. And the price performance of some of these agents is certainly something that's noteworthy and a reason why we're going to be allocating some of our capital there. Again, you don't need 10 of these things or 20 of these things. Choose 4 or 5. So why are we going all in on AI and memes with our $1,000 portfolio minus our $100 in Bitcoin? Why? Because take damn risks. You know what? If you only have $1,000, okay, and this is an equally applicable video if if you're watching and you've got 10,000 or 100,000, these same ideas can still play out for you. But I would approach things very, very differently if I was investing $100,000 into crypto. I'd probably focus more on big cap stuff. I'd focus on, Near and Phantom and Say and Avalanche and some of the other bigger market cap stuff. Maybe I would buy A16Z, the Solana-based AI agent framework, because it's a multi-hundred million dollar market cap coin. Lower risk comparatively, right? So there's that to consider. But if you're really coming in with just $1,000 or maybe just $2,000 or $3,000, something like that, I got news for you. You can always find another $1,000. If you're coming in at this stage in the market, you're going to have to take a few risks, okay? If you'd come in at the end of 2022 in the bottom of the bear market, you could have bought almost anything and been up massively, okay? All the big cap safer coins, could have bought those, you'd be up gargantuanly right now. But that's not the case. You're late, okay? You're coming in as the market's starting its markup period. You don't have those kind of sweet deals available anymore, okay? And $1,000 really is not that much money in the grand scheme of things. I know it's a lot of money for a lot of people, but you can always find another $1,000. So if you screw it up and you lose and all the coins that you buy are the wrong ones, you buy the wrong meme coins, you buy the wrong AI coins, well, you lose $900 and you still have $100 for the Bitcoin, by the way, at the end. You can always find another $900 or another $1,000. Okay, it's not going to be the end of the world for you. That's why I'm talking like this, right? That's why we should be going all in on AI and memes if you're really investing with such a small amount of money. And what are your expectations from investing $1,000? Well, I got some bad news for you because you're almost certainly not going to become a millionaire unless, again, you win the lottery and really nail something absolutely perfectly. You're simply not. Sorry, bad news, but you're very, very, very unlikely to turn $1,000 into $1 million. It's not impossible. It's just the odds are incredibly small for you. But you can probably turn that $1,000 into $10,000, maybe even a little bit more, maybe $20,000. That's the kind of returns that are possible at this stage in the market cycle by investing in some of these riskier plays. But regardless of how much you turn it into, at some point you will have to take profits because that $1,000 might become $10,000 or $20,000, maybe $25,000. And unless you sell, because when you go from $1,000 to $25,000, suddenly you think you're a genius. You're not a genius, it's just a bull market. Okay, enjoy the bull market. It's fun to be in a bull market. It's smart to be in a bull market, but it's just a bull market. The top will come. And if you don't sell, that $25,000 goes back down and turns into $1,000 again real quick. Maybe it even turns into $100 because you lost all your damn money by investing in things that are way too high risk that during a bear market are going to go down 99.99%. So you either take your profits or the market will take them for you. Tattoo that somewhere and don't forget it. Thanks for watching.